And welcome, everyone. Welcome to my Sunday Facebook chat. I am Ann Metcalf, and I have these conversations on conscious eating, conscious living. We have choices on what we eat, and I think it's really important these days to know what's in our food. And today is kind of no different. It's Easter Sunday, and this whole weekend you've got kids having Easter egg hunts, etc. So the title of this is Unwinding the Sweet Spell, helping kids and adults like myself rebalance after too much sugar. And so post-holiday sugar crashes are a real challenge for families. After Easter, when chocolate eggs and jelly beans are practically their own food group, many parents face the fallout: moody meltdowns, tummy aches, and exhausted, wired kids. The truth is, sugar isn't just a treat, it's a powerful substance that affects the brain, gut, and behavior. But the sugar itself is only part of the problem. Many modern sweets include ultra processed ingredients like food dyes, emulsifiers, artificial flavorings, and preservatives. And it's these additions that often cause the biggest meltdown. For conscious families seeking to support balance and well being, understanding the science behind sugar's impact and the additives that ride along with it is a powerful act of love. And why sugar feels like love. Sugar lights up the same reward centers in the brain as certain addictive substances. It boosts the dopamine, the feel good neurotransmitter, especially in children whose developing brains are even more sensitive. According to research from the Yale School of Medicine, high sugar foods stimulate the brain's reward circuitry and reinforce cravings. Over time, this can alter the eating behavior and even emotional regulation. And it's when the eyes see the chocolate, all of a sudden that pathway is stimulated. It's amazing. Additionally, sugar impacts the gut microbiome by feeding yeast and pro inflammatory bacteria. These imbalances can lead to mood swings, foggy thinking, and energy crashes. Studies published in Nutrients in 2020 confirm that diets high in sugar and low in fiber are linked to anxiety and poor concentration in children. But it's not just the sugar. Easter chocolates and confections often contain artificial colors like red 40 or yellow 5, high fructose corn syrup, hydrogenated oils, and preservatives. These compounds have been linked to hyperactivity, digestive distress, allergic reactions, and behavioral changes in sensitive children. According to work cited by Anthony Williams, the medical medium, it's often these additives, not the natural sugar alone, that causes the most dysregulation, especially paired with overstimulation and lack of mineral rich grounding foods. So think about what was served at the family gathering, and what did the kids gravitate towards mostly. And once you start eating it, it's like this loop that gets formed. So, how do we break that loop? When sugar is consumed regularly, especially refined or in excess, it creates a biochemical loop. Blood sugar spikes lead to insulin release, followed by a crash. The body, in response, sends out hunger signals, often interpreted as more sugar cravings. Kids and adults, they feel tired, irritable, and seek another fix. So, what's this reset plan? Well, one, don't demonize sweets. Instead, teach children and ourselves that food is information. Help them tune into how different foods make them feel. Balance blood sugar. Start the day with fiber rich protein, supportive meals like soaked oats with flax, or a veggie miso soup with rice. Three, hydration and minerals. Offer lemon water, coconut water, or barley tea to replenish minerals depleted by sugar. 4, rebuild with fiber and fat. Steamed root veggies, nut butters, and barley porridge help stabilize mood and digestion. Reintroduce sweetness from nature. Fruit with cinnamon, baked apples, or lucuma sweetened treats feel like desserts without the crash. And connect instead of control. Use post sugar dysregulation as an opportunity to talk about energy, joy, and emotions. For adults like myself, that's a time to say, okay, am I tired? How do I feel after I've had a bit too much of all these chocolatey treats? And I try and eat the healthy ones, but it still triggers that whole dopamine loop with the sugar plus the additives. Now, for 4 to 8-year-olds, say, how's your energy feeling after all those sweet treats? Does your tummy feel happy or tired? Encourage playful body check ins. Can we listen to our tummies together and see what they want now? Maybe a veggie dance snack. Let the conversation be light, empowering, and imaginative. Now, a sugar reset meal planner is just a sample day. For breakfast, soaked oats with chia, grated apple, which has got the fiber, cinnamon, which also helps balance the gut microbiome, and hemp hearts, which is more protein. Herbal tea or warm barley tea. A snack could be sliced carrots and cucumber with hummus, coconut water or lemon infused water. For lunch, a lentil veggie soup with brown rice or barley, steamed greens with olive oil. The afternoon snack, a baked apple with sunflower seed butter and cinnamon. Optional, a square of 85% dark chocolate if the sweet craving hits. And then dinner, roasted sweet potatoes, quinoa, sauteed zucchini, a small bowl of fermented veggies like kraut, and maybe some warm chamomile or mint tea. And how to make barley tea. So take a quarter cup of whole barley grain and rinse it. Toast them in a dry skillet over medium heat until golden brown and aromatic. That takes about 5 to 7 minutes. Add toasted barley to 4 cups of water, bring to a boil, and then simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. Strain and serve warm or chilled. Optional, add a slice of ginger, which is also um, good for the tummy, or a touch of lemon for variation. So, helping kids reset after sugar overload isn't about guilt. It's about gently guiding them and ourselves back to balance. With curiosity and connection, we can shift from sugar spirals to empowered choices. When we offer our children and ourselves nourishment that feeds both the body and the soul, we also nourish future patterns of conscious eating and self awareness. So, how about some natural Easter swaps? Sweeteners without the storm. Mm. So, rather than rely on conventional Easter candy, we can get creative with treats that offer joy without the crash. And part of that is our perception that kids have to have the chocolate, they have to have the Easter egg hunt. Well, they can have that hunt. But if we slowly change things over, then it changes that mindset. And I think we as adults, we need to be the one in charge because we've created that habit in our kids. And can we uh, get creative with treats that offer joy without the crash? So here's some upgraded alternatives to fill the baskets and our hearts. So how about chocolate dipped strawberries or banana slices rolled in coconut? Homemade fruit gummies using real juice and the grass-fed gelatin or agar. Mini jars of trail mix with sunflower seeds, dried berries, and dark chocolate chips. So they still get a little bit of the chocolate, but it's mixed with some fruit and the sunflower seeds, which offers a bit of fat and a little bit of protein. Lucuma date truffles dusted in cinnamon or carob. Now, I haven't heard of those, and I'm going to research that because I've had lucuma powder, but I haven't had a lucuma date truffle. If you have, mention it on the Facebook page, so maybe you can share that with everybody. Herbal tea blends in colorful packets for older kids, playful tokens like mini puzzles, plantable seed paper, or a nature scavenger card, and stuffed animals or books tied with ribbons instead of a candy bunny. And these swaps maintain the magic and the fun of Easter while supporting our children's energy, mood, and inner wisdom. And I think that also helps us as we're having to deal with um, that whole issue of the too much sugar for ourselves and for our kids and grandchildren. And, we want to be the change. We want to be more conscious living and conscious eating. And it makes, we need to create that choice. So, and you talk about it. So, you know what? This year or next year, we're going to do something different. And I hope you like it. So I hope you've enjoyed today's chat and something to just think about for next year so that our kids, grandkids, and ourselves, especially when it's that sugar and sugar itself is harder to get off than cocaine. And it's addictive and they know it is. And the food industry knows it is. They've got scientists, they've got neuroscientists working for them, going, well, you know what? Whoa. And they've got marketing teams galore that put it all in fancy packaging so that the kids are attracted to it and going, oh, it's just one day. It's just, this day, it's just that day. Well, it takes time for the body to reset itself. So it's like this, you get this surge, and then you have to reset. And it's harder for kids because it's just seems to be so ingrained in them. So anyway, just enjoy your day. I'm going to be looking for barley because I haven't got any in my cupboard, and I'm going to try that barley tea and some of the other treats that I've mentioned. So thank you, blessings, and a special Easter blessings to everyone. Uh, may we walk with peace in our heart, joy, and laughter. And check out my app, Authentic Sacred Design, for more ideas, my Friday food gems, which offer a lot of Ayurvedic balanced meals. So until next time, thank you.